The EOS R6. Introduced in 2020 and quickly established itself as a fan favorite, captivating photographer with its impressive performance capabilities, versatile feature set, and approachable price point. A trifecta that has made it a go-to choice for a wide range of users, from enthusiasts to professionals. Building upon the success of the EOS R6, the rumored EOS R6 Mark III is poised to take the mirrorless experience to new heights. While we don't have official confirmation yet, we do have some juicy leaked specs and details that are giving us a pretty good idea of what to expect. Alright, start with the big question. When is this camera dropping? Well, rumors are pointing towards a launch sometime in the first quarter of 2025. And if you follow Canon's patterns, it might even happen right around CP+, one of the biggest camera trade shows in the world. Canon has a history of making big announcements either right before or just after these types of events, so it's a great time to keep an eye out. There's a lot of speculation, but based on what's leaked, we've got a good sense of what this camera might bring to the table. It's important to say, this isn't going to be a complete overhaul of the R6 Mark II. The Mark III is more about refining things and addressing some weaknesses, but it's also bringing in some new features that'll catch your attention. The leaked specs suggest we're getting another 24-megapixel sensor, but don't let that number fool you. Canon's rumored to be using the LC1 sensor, which will likely bring improvements in dynamic range and low light performance. Paired with the Digic accelerator, it's expected to push 8.5 stop image stabilization. That's huge, especially if you're into handheld shooting without the need for a tripod or gimbal. When it comes to speed, the 30 frames per second raw electronic shutter is a big deal, especially for action photographers. Capturing fast-moving subjects like sports or wildlife should be effortless. This is a step up from the Mark II's 40 frames per second burst mode. But what really impressive here is the neural network noise reduction that's rumored to help keep your images clean at high ISOs. The focusing system is likely going to borrow tech from the EOS R5 Mark II, meaning it should be fast, accurate, and reliable in a variety of conditions. If that happens, expect smooth subject tracking, whether you're doing portraits, street photography, or video work. Now video shooters are going to be pretty excited about this one. The R6 Mark III looks like it'll handle Cinema 4K at 120p and 6K oversampled Cinema 4K. That means you'll have options for ultra-sharp footage and the ability to shoot slow motion without compromising on quality. Plus, there's word of Cinema Raw light support for 6K 30p and 4K 60p, so whether you're shooting cinematic content or YouTube videos, it's shaping up to be a versatile camera. A full-sized HDMI port is also expected, which is a big win for anyone doing external recording. The smaller micro HDMI ports have been a frustration for many, so this upgrade feels like Canon responding directly to user feedback. Here's where Canon is shaking things up a bit. First off, the flip to tilt screen. Now this is something we've seen from Sony and Panasonic, but it's a first for Canon. This design allows you to not only flip the screen out for vlogging or low-angle shots, but also tilt it up and down for more traditional photography setups. Whether you're behind the camera or in front of it, this gives you way more flexibility. Then there's the switch to an OLED screen on the back. This is another first for Canon in this line, and it's going to make a big difference for people who care about accurate colors and contrast. Nikon, Sony, and Fuji have been doing this for a while, and it's about time Canon jumped on board. OLED screens offer deeper blacks, better contrast, and generally a more vibrant image preview, so it's a welcome upgrade. If you look at the EOS R6 Mark II, it already set a high bar. The pre-capture feature was introduced with that model, which was a first for Canon's EOS R line. This allowed users to start capturing images before fully pressing the shutter button, making it easier to catch fast-moving subjects. The Mark III builds on these strengths, but it's refining rather than revolutionizing. We're not seeing a jump in megapixels, but we are seeing improvements in overall performance, especially with that new sensor and better stabilization. It seems like Canon's focusing on making the Mark III more efficient and practical, rather than going for flashy upgrades. For video, the R6 Mark II already offered C-Log 3, 4K 60p, and some decent oversampling. The Mark III takes that further with 6K oversampling, cinema raw light, and the possibility of C4K 120p. This is a big leap forward for anyone serious about hybrid shooting, giving you even more flexibility with footage. Unfortunately, some features just aren't happening with the R6 Mark III. Eye Control AF isn't making a comeback, which is a bit disappointing for those who've been waiting for that tech to mature. Also, it doesn't look like we're getting C-Log2 in the video department. For videographers hoping for this, it's a miss, but Canon might be saving that for its higher-end models like the R5 Mark II or even the EOS R1. Another key improvement we're expecting is with the electronic viewfinder. Canon is likely bumping up the resolution, which is going to give you a sharper, clearer view when composing your shots. This is especially helpful in bright conditions where you need that extra clarity to nail your focus and exposure. Cooling has always been a concern, especially with Canon's R-series cameras when shooting long video takes. The R6 Mark III is rumored to have better cooling systems, though we're not sure yet if it'll use the same tech as the R5 Mark II. But any improvement here is welcome, given the overheating issues some of Canon's earlier models had. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, Canon's sending a message that it's still in the game and willing to push the boundaries without completely overhauling what made the R6 series popular in the first place. We're counting down the days until it's officially revealed. Until then, let's keep our fingers crossed that Canon delivers on the rumors. Alright, that's everything we know about the R6 Mark III so far. And what do you think? Are these upgrades enough to get you excited, or are you holding out for something more? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates when the camera is officially revealed.
Alright, we just saw some cool gadgets that are now quite popular, but that wasn't always the case. A lot of marketing had to be done for them to garner such a fan base. So if you are a business owner and want to increase your sales and drive more traffic to your sites, you should check out today's sponsor, TikTok for Business. It is a global platform designed to help brands like yours become creative storytellers and meaningfully engage with millions of TikTok users. Whether you're looking to attract customers, drive sales, or boost conversions, TikTok's unique ad solutions can get you there. From small businesses to large agencies, TikTok for Business has the tools to help you grow. With TikTok for Business, you can launch your first campaign in just 3 easy steps. First, answer a few questions, and TikTok will create a personalized marketing plan just for you. Then, craft your content using an easy-to-use template or upload existing creative. Finally, run your campaign and watch your business reach new heights with the most engaged audience online. So why are you waiting? Find the link in the description box and launch your first TikTok campaign today.